Alright, welcome back. I'm Yoda. I'm going to cast this 1v1 between Imperialis and his opponent. It's going to be KING.MUSTAFA. We are on map Fort of Isen II, which is no completely, but at least we got one good thing here, which are Goblins as a race. Imperialis playing as Goblins, KING.MUSTAFA playing as Dwarves, so mineshaft against tunnels. We'll see who's going to make it better. We got running call against nothing yet, which is could be cave bats or Tenderland, rather cave bats. Even Warchant is good pick over there because Warchant got faster recall. What is this? Guardians first, so it's going to be rush. We got on the other side Goblin Cave and another tower back in the back of the base of Imperialist. So about both of those players, our Dwarf player, let's start with him at the moment. Mustafa played most of the time 1.00. This is maybe why those strategies may be different. And Imperialist, I got to say about him, he's playing Clan Wars nowadays like crazy. I mean, he knew his stuff, I guess, and we'll see how it's going to be. It seems that builders will scout one another. And there is another Goblin Cave, really decent macro. I don't know why. Okay, never mind. Why this Goblin Cave is so far away out of the tunnel, who knows. So we got first Goblin Warriors Battalion. Is going to go into the tunnel or just scout for a builder, trying to catch him and kill it. Where is this builder at the moment? The gray over there. There are two Guardians, they will be deployed, and it will force definitely Imperialis to take cave bats at the moment. More and more Goblin Warriors on the way, and more and more Guardians on the side of the Dwarf. So he's going to rush, Guardians received running call, and there will be a cave bats. Yes, there are cave bats, they will be deployed, or they're used. And a couple of structures may fall down, that's for sure. Good Guardians stance over there, so they will pick little less damage. And there is another battalion, good cancellation over there, not allowing them to get level 2. With running call you get faster, getting more experience after destroying the structure, so that's important as well. Not lots of losses, running call been reduced at the moment as well. So good cancellation, good defense over there by Imperialist. He wasn't able, of course, to save this tunnel, but at least he get back his resources in order to create another tunnel. But there will be a fissure, it seems. So he's not going for another tunnel, he's going for fissure with 400 combined points, which means 1, 2, like 3 and 4 mineshafts at the moment, which is enough. And good pick over there. If you're facing Dwarves, most of the time you will like to go for fissure. Troll with a stick first of all, then something else. Guardians receiving level 2, using the charge ability, 25% speed, 25% of armor, and also trampling, so this is important to utilize the spell of the Guardians on level 2. Lots of units are been killed over there, lots of Goblin Warriors, but they will be able to push back anyway. Those Guardians, it seems at least, those Guardians could get away. Oh, they destroyed the tunnel. Rebels will remain, it seems. Let's see. Here, Rebels will remain on this side. Oh my god. Nice one, destroying the fissure at the moment, forcing another fissure as well. Good charge attack as well. That was nice. I got to admit, that was nice. It shouldn't happen. Imperialis should be able to protect it better. There were not enough units on the map, as we can see. Now, even as we can see on the command points, 100 against like 800 in favor of Dwarf, which shouldn't happen. We'll see how Imperialis will get back into the game. Another running call got faster respawn a bit than cave bats, so this is important as well. Troll is will be on the way, not yet here, but it will be on the way. And there is rank 2 for Guardians, rank 2.5. But now definitely pikes will come handy. Almost 6 power points, and that may be either tier 2 power point, which may be Hobbit Alliance in order to destroy structures of Men of Dale, in order to take down trolls. Either way is decent. Level 4 tunnel down. But we got 350 command points at the moment on the side of Dwarf, which is not ideal against 450 on the side of Goblin. And Goblin, even if he's losing structures and he's under the pressure, he possesses still more command points, as we can see at the moment, 500. So that's really difficult at the moment, it seems, for Dwarf to do anything. He's not transitioning towards anything, and no axe throwers, no archer range, nothing. While he's not progressing, he doesn't have lots of mineshafts on the map, as we can see, only 350 command points. 7 power points is good against 5 power points of his opponent almost, but Goblins, if they will be able to get around some of those mineshafts will be just destroyed. Even if Guardians or Pikes appear on the map, they will not be able to catch those Goblin Warriors. As we can see, 5 power points at the moment. It's good to save those five power points for something else. For example, Duneland, if someone like to call it that way, Duneland. We see what's going to happen. There is Lonely Troll, there are no Pikes yet, and there are archers with poison arrows. As we can see, those Pikes unfortunately been scouted in the right time. And I guess maybe Imperialis will be able to take a little bit of treasures out of this Warclare. We'll see it later. Definitely those Guardians will be killed with archers and troll on the way. But let's check if it's going to happen. Guardians trying to fight as well. Running call been used. This is unusual. And Pikes moving back. They cannot destroy anything else. We'll see if Rebels will remain and Dwarf will be able to pick up resources. There is a charge attack, maybe used over there. No, it's not used yet, but I guess, yes, one of those resource treasures went for Goblins, 2 of them, which means 200 resources for the Dwarven player, as we can see over there. And there is a transition, archer range at the moment, a little bit late into the party. Although it should be okay. Another fisher, it's weird. Another fisher. Troll with a stick, the greatest idea. Oh, this mineshaft will definitely stay here, and this troll should get away. And this is what Goblin realized. We got Hobbit Alliance summon. Why there? I don't know. Why he summons them there, or rather here. I have no idea. Good micro with troll, so he will not be killed or even damaged by firecrackers. More axe throwers and more pikes. This is a good call over there against trolls and lots of archers. But we got another fisher on the battlefield. Double troll. It's unusual, but may happen. Hobbits move forward, trying to destroy as many structures as possible, not being able to do it. Troll with a stick, punching those Guardians, dealing not that much of the damage, but forcing them back a bit. And Hobbits will disappear. I don't know why Goblin is trying to fight with them at the moment. And one troll is going down, another troll is going down. A good use of the firecrackers at the moment. Without a doubt, that shouldn't happen. Those 2 trolls shouldn't die. It was too easy. You shouldn't even try to stop those hobbits. They will disappear. They couldn't deal that much damage. They may destroy, or rather force cancellation onto the one tunnel, and that was it. And now the other troll is taking damage, but hobbits disappeared. He should calculate it that those hobbits will disappear anyway. Decent amount of units for the dwarf though. Although he got only 600 command points at the moment for him, his opponent got 700 command points. He got more power points, and he transitioned towards pikes and axe throwers, which is maybe not ideal, but pretty decent, I got to say. We got more trolls. I don't know why our goblin player is not making any transitions. Maybe towards heroes, maybe towards spider pit and spider riders later on. Maybe he's just saving money, but as we can see, he got almost 2k resources. Maybe it means Shelob, which is like a cavalry and splash damage at the same time, which is a good call as well against dwarves, especially when they got those mineshafts. You may kill them inside the mineshaft. But we'll see, we'll definitely see what's going to happen. And yeah, troll is punching those guys over there. And it seems that this those amount of resources from this workload on the left side will belongs to the goblin player. Get away with this troll. Do not fight like that. It doesn't make any sense. It's good against structures, not against units or heroes. So this way he shouldn't do it. More units on the way for the dwarven player, dealing damage, I guess, on the top side. Another goblin cave. Why here? Why not here? This is the question. Okay, Whiteman Downland, they got to deal some damage. Use the pillage. Gimli on the battlefield. Okay, there is a Gimli on the battlefield. I mean glowing, not Gimli. Glowing on the battlefield. That's nice. That's nice, but isn't enough. I mean, come on, he got at the moment more units, more command points. He got a hero. He may and more power points yet. And good use of the running call at the moment, but definitely those extras should be used a little bit of micro. Oh, Whiteman, I mean, Man of the Ale been used, so that was decent. Definitely killing the troll could be useful, and aiming for the troll is useful. Okay, he's dead, so aim for the other one. Those trolls could be killed easily, but it seems that Dwarf is not paying attention for what he's doing. And gore kill on the battlefield. Glowing low in health just because he been punched by the stick. And he should be killed by those guys over there, to be honest. And he just been killed. Okay, nicely done, nicely done. Man of the Ale. But he's not microing. He's into the base of his opponent. Lots of units will be killed that he could save and deal little bit more damage. And I don't think so that Dwarf should move with his hero alone with one unit of pikes when there are tons of trolls like Double Fisher, Gorkill and Goblin Warriors, but okay. There is a mineshaft going on and we got Forgeworks. That could be either another half warriors or Forgeworks. In this position, if you are going for infantry, definitely going for another barrack is useful to get more units on the battlefield. Double stick, double tree, and we'll see how this clone is going to die, or he will receive heal and die later on. That's only my opinion. There is a scale totem from the Gorkill, allowing those Goblin Warriors to receive a little bit more defense. It's 50% defense, almost like, exactly like Thunderland. One troll is down. He needs to kill another troll, and this is it. Just put those units on the preoccupied formation so they'll be tanky and kill those trolls, and then there is nothing to fear. Heal been used, running call been used, there are bats, they should be used as well. Okay, another troll is gone. There is a herb, so those units will be healed up. That's not the greatest position, and autocast of Slum is not good as well, as we will see here. Or maybe not. But definitely don't put it on autocast, as we can see here. Slum used on the scale totem shouldn't happen. Watcher on the battlefield, at least on the power points for the Goblin player, as this Watcher may be used over there. Yeah, it's going to be used. This is why this throw is getting away. But he will be killed anyway, unfortunately. But still, Watcher did his job, forcing the opponent to get away. Battle Tower will be used over there. And yeah, as I said, only infantry units for the Dwarven player. He doesn't need to go for anything else. And just protect those axe throwers. And that's it. Hobbit Alliance summon over there. That's big deal. There might be Whitesman of Downland later on. But Whitesman Downlands are not that good as Hobbit Alliance, to be honest. And there are Whitesman Downlands summoned. In the middle and on the middle, trying to cut off any mineshafts buildings. And as I said, another half warriors could be useful. Now it's a little bit too late. It's a little bit too late. It seems that he will be able to survive here, but It costs a lot. It costs a lot. And lots of tunnels over there. Dwarven builder will be killed. Another one is over here. He will be killed, or rather forced to get away out of the battlefield. Those two trolls will finish the job with the help of Weizman Donald. Glowing is back on the battlefield. 10 power points for the Dwarven player at the moment. And there is a battle wagon. Could be good, should be good. Is not dealing any damage. Maybe oil barrel could be used. Good job over there. Let them burn. Destroy those tunnels. He definitely saw those tunnels. He should definitely destroy those tunnels as well. And more trolls moving forward. Just one gore kill. More trolls. Oh, we gonna have Half-True Marauders. Yeah, just because there is this one lonely battle wagon, there will be Half-True Marauders. Easy to get if you get Double Fisher. So it's not looking that good at the moment on the Dwarven side. He is just rather stuck. He hasn't made anything for a while, at least in my opinion. And Dwarven Reach has been used, so he used 10 power points at the moment for it, yes. Dwarven Reaches to get more resources. Actually, none of those players transition towards something more useful, it seems. 3 Goblin Caves, Double Fisher, and that's it. And that's all that Dwarf... it is all that Goblin needs, it seems. I mean, this cave troll with a stick can punch this entire battalion to oblivion. And that's just what's happened. 5 power points at the moment for Dwarf. It's going to be rebuilt. That's the only thing that he can buy. I mean, you don't... As a goblin, you would like to save this troll. He's almost on level 5. On level 5, he can heal himself, so... It's not really good to lose him. Scale Totem, getting more defense for those units. Weizman of Donald, I don't think so. That was a good call over there. Is he going to his rebuild? Whoa, the worst that could happen. He lost the most valuable mineshaft that he possessed in the entire game, that he just used the Dwarven Reaches on, and move forward. That is a big loss if you are Dwarf at the moment with 300 mine points only, and you wasted, we can say that he wasted this Man of Dale over there. Oh no. Oh my god, battle wagon been destroyed, another battle wagon been healed up. At least those 3 battalions will be able to kill, or rather, yeah, kill those 2 trolls. We got Scavenger on the side of Goblins, it seems. Let's check it out. Yes, there is a Scavenger. And we got Poison Stinger onto the Gore Kill. I sometimes forgot about the names of those heroes and units. Forgive me. Ooh, no. Oh, wow. Don't use the Rallying Call on almost done Man of Dale. Please don't do this. It's of no use to you. More trolls. As I said, only trolls, Half-True Marauders, and that's it. That's all you need. And Dwarf is trying, I guess it's only trying to prevail. If he's building herd over here, it means that he's trying to prevail. Stay alive for as long as he can, and maybe pushed back when the time comes. Gorkill will disappear at the moment. You don't want to fight with those Men of Dale. They last for very long, and you don't want to lose your units towards summonings. He's trying to creep, but the troll is going to be sniped by the Men of Dale. They will just disappear, just in time. More and more Goblin Warriors, more and more trolls, and Half-True Marauders, and this is all he needs actually. There is an archer range, but no more units. There is another troll, so almost level 2. Lots of goblins on the run. He got 5 power points. I mean 8 power points, or rather 9 power points, but he could use like 5 power points. He got War Trunt, okay. So maybe at the moment the Slum been used on Goblin Warriors. Not what you like to see. Scale Totem should be used over there. Get the experience and double armor. Definitely useful spell of the Goblin player and Goblin hero. And get more units. You got units into the tunnel. You definitely need to only deploy them. Or if you're in such a scenario, you could go for giants, which is a good call over there. Because now Dwarf is still only in his base, and there is the stuff that allows him to protect himself, which is a fortress and his power points. So that's really important to get rid of the fortress at the moment with giants. And let's see what Goblin is going to do. Or trolls, you may go for either. Tons of trolls, pick up Goblin into your hand and just destroy the fortress, or go for giants. And another thing, if the structure rebuilt itself, you shouldn't destroy it, because as you can see there were no treasures. Hobbit Lion has been summoned to just get rid of the tunnels over there. So that allows Goblin to move further. Oh, Poison Stinger. Use the Poison Stinger. Yeah, good job. And this is it. Gloin will be dead. Tenderland is here. Scale Totem been used. Cave Buds are here. There is nothing that this dwarf could do. He can heal himself, of course. But that's all. Gloin will be killed with ease. And there are no more structures, no more units. Hobbit lines out of position. With one battalion of pikes against tons of units, trolls, half-true marauders, more half-true marauders and trolls, and goblin warriors. So there is no hope at the moment for him to do anything. An entire base will be demolished. Fortress is on the verge of collapse. Even with rebuild, which is ready, it doesn't matter. He will not be able to save his structure. There are too many units in order to do it. Both of the mine shafts on level 3 are going down. Of course, trolls with a stick are not that effective against fortress, but there are definitely enough in this point. There is only one battalion of pikes. Dwarf is trying to rebuild Hall of Warriors, but it doesn't going to work. And Dwarf and Reach has been used on the last remain mineshaft, I guess. And this is it. This is the end of the fortress. And 25 power points at the moment for the Balrog, so I guess this is it. But let it end on their own accord. Upgraded fortress, I don't know why, there is nothing the dwarf could do. And the builder will be catch and killed. Dwarf is not going to do anything, as we can see. He knew that no matter what he's going to do at the moment doesn't actually matter. And this is it, this is GG. So Dwarf has lost. Dwarf has lost. Just because he doesn't make a transition or create more units. This is actually what's happening over there. Because the early game and the mid game, it was doable, he could do it, but in the late game, Goblin just overwhelmed him. It seems like Dwarf stopped creating units, been forced, or rather forced himself for some reason to go for battle wagons, which wasn't a good call either. Anyway, thank you for watching, hope you enjoy, and see you next time. Bye bye.